Who do you think will be the surprise standout player this season? And if you've been listening long enough, we try to do this once or twice before every single season right now. And Joe and I stay away from picking Pete Alonso and Max Scherzer along the lines of that. So, Joe, who are you rolling with that ends up being a surprise?
You were talking about it a little bit before. Daniel Vogelback.
Yeah, that's the
I
one I
think
like.
I think Mets fans, they soured on him. I mean, he didn't provide the pop that we expected. He needs to be more aggressive swinging. I think he takes there's a difference between being patient and seeing pitches and just not being aggressive enough. And Vogelback needs to be a little more aggressive because, like you said, there is power in there. It's just a couple years ago he hit over 30 home runs playing and making an all-star team. Not saying Vogelback's gonna make an all-star team, but as the part of a DH platoon facing right-handed pitching, he's going to get a lot of at bats because by nature there's more right-handed pitching than left-handed pitching. And if he could just tap into a little more power. He hit 18 on the season between the Pirates and the Mets. If he could get that to closer to 25, I think that would be a welcome surprise to Mets fans that, I think are ruling Vogelback out in a lot of ways. I mean, when I see these things on Twitter, I see a lot of people just acting like the DH is a complete black hole, and that's simply not the case.
My surprise, if I have to go from the pitching staff or the bullpen, I would take either. But I'm going to go with Jose Quintana here. I think Quintana's a guy that falls somewhere in between that 3 to 5 spot all year, gives you a lot of innings, is reliable. And when you look at his contract for 26 million, it's a signing that I really, really like. The Mets have star power at their rotation. They have the thought of the unknown with Senga, but I like the reliability of Quintana, and I think fans will really, really gravitate to that.